Hey folks, how you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. I've just realised that because of this bloody tail tidy that I've put on, basically I had it where the bracket was, if it makes sense, facing further out, and when I put the bike back together I turned the bracket round that way so the number plate was further back, and I think it looks really well. There's a slight issue. I've just stopped and my tail bag and my back and the back of my helmet is caked in crap. Absolutely caked in grime and all kinds of other things. I was just thinking to myself then, should I put the original, what's it called? Is it mudguard? Whatever, that comes with the bike from new, where it's down over the wheel. Because I've never had it on. I took it off. I'd already bought the tail tidy before I bought the bike. So yeah, I was just contemplating whether to put that back on. Because the back of my helmet and my back is filthy. But I love the way the tail tidy looks, so more than likely I'll just put up with it. But I'm happy to report back that bike is running perfectly fine. I just spoke to Sanjay off camera. Don't think he's coming out. He's in his back garden. He's bought one of them things that you can burn wood in and all that kind of stuff, so he's having a little fire in his back garden. And as I say, Spencer's not well, bless him. Hope you get well soon, buddy. And I'm nice and toasty and warm. I should have put some thicker socks on actually. My feet, they're not cold, but they're on the way to becoming cold, if that makes sense. But yeah, today was just about giving the bike a shakedown and making sure I've bolted everything back together properly. And not that I doubt my craftsmanship. God, that's woeful. We've had so much rain. So yeah, everything's fine. And I'm having no issues with the tyres. But then, you know, I think I left it in one of my comments. I said, if you ride, you know, if you're going to try and ride the same in the wet as you do in the dry, sooner or later, more than likely sooner, you're going to come off with these tyres. You know, maybe regular tyres. You just got to slow everything down, not be going as fast. And plus there's all the rotting leaves on the road and bits of oil. You've just got to be wary of that. The pigeons, however, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There's Nanook. So yeah, it was just a shakedown really. I didn't want to be coming out with the boys and then finding that there's something wrong with the bike and having to cut the day short. And like I said, sometimes I don't mind riding on my own. You know, I'm as happy in a crowd as I am being on my own. And this is the thing, when I was 16, I didn't have any other friends that had motorbikes. It was just me, so I was always riding on my own anyways. So with that in mind, you know, get off, oh jeez, see, that's exactly what I was just saying. That's the first time I've gone over leaves the bike slipped. But yeah, so it's not like I've never been used to riding on my own. It's like 60 miles an hour around there. Usually I go around there at 30 miles an hour. Just slow it down, you'll be fine. Yes, they're not the best tyres in the world, but as far as I'm concerned, they get the job done. I can't believe how breezy it is. I didn't say anything about that on my weather app. Maybe it did, and I didn't notice. I passed down here earlier, I'm not sure if I recorded it. It looks like another car's been set on fire to the side just up here. Look, just there, something's been set on fire, hasn't it? Perhaps it was a wheelie bin. Just don't get why people do these things. And I've not a clue what gear I'm in. This thing, when you've got cameras, they never do hills justice. This is a really steep hill. I think I'm in third. Can we see the tower? Just barely. Why is the sky always clearer where I'm not at? That makes sense. Look at that. Compared to that, it looks like it's going to chuck it down. What a rubbish gear change. Seriously. Those spies down. Get rid of the wind noise. Do you know, I have these vents open all year round on this helmet and it still steams up. God, that looks like it's actually raining. I hope that's not the case. Managed to crack it open just a little bit. Oh my days, another rubbish gear change. That's because I've not been out for 2 weeks. And apologies for the wind noise, it is actually quite breezy. The spot letting me know it's happy. Oh, I hope I'm not riding into rain. Rain? And that's the thing with this channel, you know, I'm not just going to sit here and say it's the best bike ever and I've ridden every whip 125 in existence and this is the best. You know, I am going to be warts and all if there's problems with the bike. Because at the end of the day, you know, if just one of you, you know, watch a video I've done where there's been something wrong with the bike and you've not had your bike long, or even if you've had it ages and you just decide, right, I'm going to have a look and check that out, because it happened to the Benelli Night Rider, talking about myself as the third person. I don't ever understand that saying, as the third person, but anyways, you know, if it just stops one person from having to go through anything that I've been through, then it's been worth it. And like I said, there was a guy who contacted me through YouTube and said, you know, he'd bought 2 bikes, one for him and his partner, and he went and looked under the seats of both those bikes after watching my video, and he messaged me and said, yes, I've got acid under, you know, under the seat. Then to me, that's, you know, and he said he was going to replace the batteries with the lithium ion ones. I think I said it in an early video. And there you go. So yeah, I'm not going to sit here and when things go wrong with the bike and not cover it and just pretend like you know, it's never happened. Of course I'm going to cover it, because then it helps other, you know, whether you're TNT riders or whatever you ride. And like I said, if it just helps one person, then to me it's been worth it. It really, really has. You know, bikers, we stick together through the good and the bad, and that's what it's all about. So like I said, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's the most bestest bike in the world. Is that even a word? Bestest. He wasn't happy. Not at me. This person didn't care. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and say they're the best thing since sliced bread, bacon, whatever. I'll cover if there's any other faults, and like I said, there was only one thing now that's on my mind, and this is this gear lever. And I've already ordered one. I think that was a mistake putting that type of gear mechanism on. Really, really was. But as per usual, you know, the bike's running sweet. Really, really is. And I've heard so many different problems with these bikes, do you know, like, compared to what other people have gone through with their bikes. A lad messaged me, I think it was earlier today, saying he's only had his 5 weeks. And keep thinking that gear lever's bloody ballsed up and it's me. That's because I've not been out. Yeah, he was saying he's only had it, I think he said 5 weeks. And it's cutting out on him and bogging down, and he's stuck it to the dealer, and they've said, I think, that they can't find anything wrong with it. And I just said, contact MotoGB, and if they don't, you know, give you any help, then go up to the Ombudsman. They're guaranteed for 12 months, regardless of whether you take the bike in for a service at that garage or not. I have to say, I love this 16.2 front sprocket, I really do. I absolutely love it. Yeah, you don't get... Ow! What the hell was that? Something... I'm going to have to stop up Skate Road. Something really, really hard hit my visor. Well, not the visor, the top of my helmet. Hope it weren't a bird. Didn't even see anything. Unless it was a twig from a tree or something, but bloody hell. I hope it's not damaged it. Having said that, I've dropped it a couple of times. I was actually telling my missus the other day, going to get a new helmet, I think, in the new year. Yeah, I've got the wind on my chest and everything, and it's pulling me along for fun. I'm going to have to stop up here and have a look. What the hell was that? It wasn't like in my field of view either, whatever it was, and it certainly wasn't a storm, because it went with a thud, not a like dink. Oops, indicator. Naughty me. Who's burning things? Somebody set something on fire. Oh, I hope it's not damaged it. Stay off them white lines, you'll come off the bike. Looks like it's raining over there. Don't know if the camera will pick that up. Oh, I hope it weren't a bird. Not asked if it's a bloody twig off a tree or whatever. Doesn't bother me. Oh, I'm a nature lover. Oh, looks nice and bright over there. Why is that mirror down there like that? Must have nudged it. Oh. I'll have a quick look, see. That really went with the thud, folks. Really did. I'm getting spots of rain on my visor. Anyways, folks, as per usual, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye now.